Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Special guest, Scott, the 16th day.
Hey YTPC, how you doing?
So we've been sitting here for about 4 hours now, smoking pipes and chatting and just having a grand old time. Sitting here just having a good time, sharing different tobaccos, and we just tried some Frog Morton on the bayou for the first time.
Oh yeah, that
was some good stuff there.
That lives up to the hype 100%.
That one definitely lived up to the hype.
I would say it's my favorite retro hail ever.
I agree with that. That was the best retro hail I've ever had on a pipe tobacco.
I mean, you'll literally want to retro hail it every puff that you take.
I retro-hailed every puff I took.
Yes.
It was delicious.
Oh man, like I was telling him, I was really hoping I wouldn't like it. But unfortunately, like I said, it lives up to the hype 100%.
I'm smoking my Missouri Meerschaum Emerald with rustica. We're trying rustica. I'm trying rustica for the first time.
Same thing, rustic in this country gent. Y'all see me smoking a lot. It's still holding up from the crack I put in it, but it still works.
So Scott brought over some rustica for me to try. He didn't think I was man enough to try it, so he wanted me to try this.
Yeah, well, you know, he says he smokes strong tobacco, so we had to test him.
So we are testing this out, so I'm feeling a little queasy.
Well, we have been smoking constantly, just about for the last 4 hours, so yeah. If you were gonna feel queasy from rustica, you definitely do it right about now.
It's good stuff. I'm dedicating this bowl to Everett.
Hello, Everett. Yeah, Everett loves some strong tobacco for sure. He's got one of my favorite lighting methods. You ever watch that video where he shows how he lights his pipes?
No.
Like I commented on the video, if it ain't on fire, it ain't lit. Because his method for lighting is he does it all in one time, just puffs and puffs and puffs like a freight train until you'd think his briar would be on fire, and then he says it's good to go. It's an absolutely beautiful day here in Virginia.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful day.
Couldn't ask for better weather. It was in the 20s this morning when I got up. But
So Scott drove about 2 hours to get here.
Yep.
Scott lives in Virginia now too. So we've been figuring out a day to get together, and
It finally worked out.
finally worked it out. And we're hoping to do this every once in a while.
And I know people say this in all these videos when people get together. You should do this. You should, you know, I've thought about it for, years off and on. I've never really been, with the exception of one person, I've never been too awful close, but this has been every bit of the drive it's worth coming up here. Sitting with another pipe smoker. This is a beautiful view, as y'all can see. It's even more beautiful in person. But being able to sit down with somebody like Onion here, share a pipe, talk, is priceless. You should really do it.
I have been having a blast today. Today's just been a blast. Sitting here with Scott. We've just been talking up a storm, smoking pipes, getting to know each other, and just truly having a good time. And,
Yeah, I was
hope-
telling him I don't think I've talked this much in years. I can actually, you can probably hear my voice is hoarse from talking. It's been awesome. You know, we talk all the time through comments and, you know, different people chat on the live streams, but there is really nothing can replace meeting in person.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend it.
Scott and I text each other once in a while, but man, there's nothing like getting together and just hanging out and just actually talking to each other.
Yep. Turns out we have a lot more in common than I thought.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah. Yes. When you can just sit and talk naturally, it's a lot more comes out. Sorry if I'm looking all over the place. His camera setup's different than mine, so I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be looking. But yeah, his camera's a lot nicer than mine.
We actually can't see the screen. I got the camera turned around, so we're using the good camera on it instead of the trying to get the best sound out of it is what we're trying to do. So
Yeah, neither one of us are very loud, so hopefully you guys can hear us.
but
I've gotten to try some tobaccos I've never had today. Crooner is excellent. He was nice enough to share that with me, and Interdale Flake. That's a very good. I was surprised by that. A lot of people say that it's like very, very Lakeland, and it is when it first starts out. And I like that. Not everybody does, but about halfway through the bowl, it burns off and a little bit, and it is just a very, very nice smoke. Crooner, same way. That the deer tongue doesn't overtake the blend. It's very, very good. Got too many pockets. And this rustica, it does have nicotine in it. I have a high tolerance, so you know I've said this before about this blend, but don't be scared to try it. I mean, it's definitely worth a try. You can always send it to me if you don't like it. It's really not that expensive either when you see the price, because it's a 3.5 ounce tin. So I'm usually buying them for around 20 bucks. It's definitely worth a try. Of course, I'm always willing to share, so yeah, if you really want to try it, if I've got enough to share, I will.
it's a good blend, really good stuff.
Yeah, there's similarities between Old Dark Fired, Bold Kentucky, and this, but it's definitely its own tobacco. That extra Italian tobacco they put in there, the rustica leaf, I guess, itself, you'll definitely pick it up. It's I've been smoking it like crazy. I've been smoking it every single day.
It's definitely got that that barbecue smell to it. When you smell it, it's got that barbecue smell. Kind of like Old Dark Fired.
Yeah, what people call, some people refer to it as ketchupy, the vinegar. Yes,
Good stuff.
I recommend everything in their HH series. I can't actually smoke anything but their HH series. Something about their other tobaccos will give me tongue bite. But the HH series, they didn't put, I guess it's about as pure tobacco as they make. And it's they're all tasty. Not all of them are my favorite, but they're all good. And if one of them sounds interesting to you, I would try it. You only live once, right?
It's got a nice retro hail too.
Mm-hmm. Not as strong as I thought it was going to be, as far as the retro hail goes.
I'll tell you, there is nothing like getting together with other YTPC members.
In fact, you're witnessing history. I have never sat down with another pipe smoker and
Really?
shared a pipe.
Never.
Never. I have been around other pipe smokers while they were smoking, but I wasn't. That's been rare. I have gotten other people to smoke pipes around me while I was smoking, but they weren't pipe smokers. They were just cigarette smokers that I was trying to convince to, try to enjoy tobacco in a different way.
You know, you never forget your first.
I can promise you I won't forget this visit. I mean, like I said, I know we've said it time and time again already, but, this has been a great day. Time has flown by.
God, it sure has.
I would think I've only been here for like an hour.
I
An
know.
hour and a
I
half.
can't believe it's been 4 hours already.
And, yeah, I'll do it again in a heartbeat. I will definitely be back.
You are welcome anytime you want, man. I like that rustica.
It's good stuff. Yes, this place he has here is very nice. I could sit out here all day.
We have.
Yeah, we have. That view back there, and
It's a lot better looking that way, I'll tell you that.
no, the house there's nothing wrong with the house. But that view would be worth buying the property even if there wasn't a house on it. Just come up here and sit. Yeah, this has been a really good visit. Old Onion here is every bit as nice as he seems. Exactly like he seems in the videos. I know some people wonder about that. Are these people really as nice as they seem?
I'm just as boring in person as I am in my videos, is what he's trying to say.
That's what I'm getting at, yeah. You're looking for excitement.
Need to go somewhere else.
That's all right with me. This is excitement for me. I mean, I've done a lot of crazy things in the past, and I'm perfectly happy for those things to stay in the past. And we were telling stories earlier about some of that. These days, this is much more what I would rather do.
Yeah. Crazy days behind us.
Yeah, some people are always looking to the past, thinking that their best days are gone. I don't think so. This is the best day I've had in a long time.
We need to do a YTPC meetup here. Get a bunch of curmudgeon and old pops and parsimonious Piper and you, and we need to do a big old barbecue or something up here sometime.
You got the spot for it,
Well, yeah,
and you're kind of you're actually in a good location for a lot of those people.
kind
Kind of central,
of, yeah. Get
and I would love to meet all of them.
Corvette Jim, he's not too far away. And
Yeah.
maybe in the spring.
Yeah, it's gonna get cold.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to get up here I had 2 days off in a row, which is rare, and I know the holidays are coming, cold is coming. He actually lives 2 hours north of me, but it's actually colder where I live. I'm not sure why. But although now that the sun's going down, that breeze is coming, you can feel the coldest. You can feel it's wintertime.
Yeah, it gets cold at night here.
Yeah, there's some other folks that I'm definitely going to be looking to meet up with when it warms up. There's a young fella that lives down south of me. I'm so bad with names. Pipe Junkie. You run across him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lives in like south of Johnson City, I think. So that's maybe like 45 minutes away from me. Where I live is kind of out in the country, so nothing is close by some people's standards, but I'm used to that. 30 minutes to drive just about anywhere you want to go at a minimum. It's worth it.
You could get the Nashville Mafia to come out here too.
Yeah. Those two together would be a trip. Their lives are a trip. I could imagine them in person when they didn't feel the need to censor themselves at all. I'm sure they're holding back a little bit. I know how friends are. A lot of times when they get to jabbing at each other, I'm sure they're, especially let Willie get a little tipsy. I'm sure it becomes very entertaining very quickly.
Oh man, that would be fun getting everybody together.
Yeah. And I'm hoping they'll do the Muletown Pipe Show next year. Columbia. Definitely see them there. That's just south of Nashville. I've never been to a pipe show.
Neither have I. Be fun to go to one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe next year at Richmond.
Yeah, I really wanted to go this year.
That would be fun.
That was right when I got to Virginia, though, so I couldn't do it. I didn't have nobody to watch my dog, and honestly, it would have been financially irresponsible.
Yeah.
You can't walk in a place like that and not come away with something you probably didn't need. I'm scared of the meerschaum table because I've always wanted a nice meerschaum, but I won't. As far as getting an expensive one, I wouldn't buy one that I can't hold and look at, and that's pretty much kept me from buying one because, you know, there's not many shops anymore.
Well, I saw a nice one at a antique store here in Rocky Mount. It was beauty, boy. It was a beautiful one, but it was like $200.
Yeah.
When,
And just like how I cracked this pipe right across here by dropping it when it was hot, I could imagine that's what would happen to my $200 meerschaum. I'd go to sit it down on the table and miss and drop it. And then after I was done crying, I would clean it up and swear that I would never buy another one, and then I'd probably buy another one.
and for the record, anybody who comes to visit here has to wear overalls.
Yep.
It's a rule.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. It's a requirement. That's how you get in this gang. Part of the initiation. You gotta like Gallus tobaccos and you gotta wear overalls.
It's a state law here in Virginia.
Yep. Once fall hits, you gotta be wearing overalls. They'll forgive you in the summer. But once fall hits, once the leaves start turning, you better have some overalls on. We don't make the laws.
Just abide by them.
Yeah, don't blame us. The only problem with overalls and wearing a hoodie and everything else, I got so many pockets. and I have such a bad memory that I put something down, and 5 seconds later, I don't remember which pocket it's in.
And this has been a great day.
Yeah, worth every second of the drive. You always think that you don't have time to do things like this. You do have time. And I think it's worth it to make the time. Because I'm sitting here the whole time thinking, I could have been doing this for the last couple of years. And I just didn't. I didn't reach out to anybody. I didn't, just didn't think I had time. Didn't think anybody would even want to, I mean, why would somebody want to sit and talk to me? Y'all have seen my videos. I'm not the most entertaining person in the world, but
Heck, he's not.
that ain't even what it's about. I don't know if it gets confusing because it's online, but we're just friends, you know, that share a hobby, a lifestyle, or however you want to look at it. You don't have to worry about having something to talk about. There's, you know, you can always talk about this. And you'll probably find out you got a lot more in common than you think. Like we were talking earlier, how he thinks his videos are really boring, but other people really, really like them. I think the same thing. Like, my videos are not really informative, or I can't tell you, most of you guys, anything that you don't know about tobacco or pipes or whatever. So I usually don't try. But it's just not what it's about. Just like any friendship, everybody takes something from it that's a little bit different.
Everybody's got something to add.
That's why we're always encouraging new folks. Just make the video. Make the video. Post it. And then, you know, that's the hardest thing that you'll ever do. So I always encourage people, make a video, introduce yourself. You don't have to keep making videos, but it is nice to see who we're talking to in the chats, and some people have done that. They just made one video so you could see who you were talking to, and that was it. But don't think that you've got nothing to say, or that you're boring, or you're not. I don't look at this as entertainment. Like a lot of YouTube stuff is. I just like meeting everybody. And like I said, this meet up here, you have no idea. It's been a great experience. I'm very glad I did it. I encourage everybody else to do the same.
It's been a lot of fun. We've had a blast. I've had a blast. And gosh, this has been fun.
Yep.
It's just been a lot of fun. So if you get a chance to meet somebody, do it. Don't even think twice about it. Just do it. And I hope Scott and I will do this many, many more times over the next few years.
Well, I'll be back.
And I told him bring his dog next time. 'Cause my girls will love it. Parsimonious Piper can testify to that.
My dog will run wild in here.
My girls will be out here just having the time of their life with him.
I know she would love it. My dog loves people and food.
Dogs are welcome here. Well, guys, thanks for watching. We had a blast. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope there'll be many more like this to come.
Yep.
And Scott, thanks for coming over.
Thanks for having me, brother.
You bet, anytime, man. Y'all take care. God bless. And we'll catch you next time.
Y'all be well.